These farmers, they run a successful beet farm worth millions.
Wait, what? We're worth millions?
They've scaled their business using a custom app they built on the FileMaker platform.
Shipping!
I thought that was a bird.
To learn how to create a custom app for your business, go to beatlord.com today.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Anthony, or Big B Stats, and welcome back to another Minecraft Title Update 19 tutorial for you guys here today. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about beacons. How do you make them, how do you use them, and such things like that. Now, I can definitely explain to you the best to my ability. Also, being that Title Update 19 is out, as you can see, I'm currently playing on Xbox right now. So this is, I don't have to do like a PC comparison or anything like that. So this should be fairly easy to explain to you guys. I've been getting so many requests on how do you use beacons. So hopefully you can leave today's video with at least some knowledge on knowing it. So beacons, what are these bad boys here? There we go. Let's place this. This is live. Here we go. So the beacon, if you just place it, of course, is not activated at all. So I'm just gonna break that. So you can't do anything with just a beacon. Now a beacon gives you powers, which I'm gonna show you how to do that. You need to build pyramids. Now you can build, I believe, 4 types of pyramids. I think a 9x9. 7x7, 5x5, and a 3x3. So the bigger the pyramid, the more range you are able to use that power. So let's say we were to place this beacon here, and this gave us cookie power. If we keep going forward, like keep going back, our cookie power, like let's say from here, it would run out. So let's start up by building a pyramid very quickly. We'll do a small one, just a 3x3 here. And you're gonna want to use gold blocks, emerald blocks, iron blocks, and diamond blocks. Now you can use all diamond, all iron. It all depends on what you do, but those are the only blocks you can use to activate the beacons. So here we go. So here's a basic 3x3 pyramid right here. So all you do is just place the beacon on top, and voila, it is activated. And this is what I'll show you too as well. So we go inside of it. See, as you can see, we have our primary power and our secondary power. Now, being our pyramid is very low, I believe we cannot actually, like you can see the little thing over to the left, we cannot use any of this stuff. We can only use speed and haste here. Now you see this emerald, diamond, gold ingot, and iron ingot. Those are what you need to activate your primary power. So I'm gonna go grab me a iron ingot. Now you don't need all of them. You can choose whichever one you like. So let's go ahead and do this. So we're gonna take our iron ingot, put it there, and then we're gonna choose, let's say, we'll choose speed. Okay, and then we're gonna check this box here, and see, as you can see, we have regeneration and speed. As far as like our secondary power there. So look at this. Let's look at our inventory here. As you can see, our speed right now, it keeps going back down, like it just went to 7, 6, 9. See, it jumps back up. Now the further away I get from this, again, either my speed potion will run out, being that this is a very low pyramid. I don't know the range in this one. It may not even activate from here. So look. Looks like my speed has ran out. So this is the distance for a 3x3 pyramid right now. And the closer I get, I should get that power back. As you can see, I just got my speed right back. So that's how beacons work. Again, they're just like, they're power sources that are pretty much activated on range. I want to build a 9x9 so I can show you guys like jump boosts and things like that. So I'll try to build this as quickly as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can also do this along with me as well if you like. So now from here you want to do 9 again. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you can of course just fill it in from here. And then you just fill it in from here. And then you want to make sure you fill it all the way out, you guys. So don't like kind of skip spots. Just fill it all the way out here. So I'm going to fill this pyramid all the way out. Now I can understand it if it's a little difficult to understand beacons. So again, I'm really hoping this is helping you out. And also, again, if you're online and you're doing this along with me as well, it should definitely help out a bunch. So now from there, you kind of want to, again, you want to go like a pyramid style. So you kind of go in one block each time, and you just keep filling it out until you get to the very, very top. Which I will show you here in a second. So let's keep doing this. Now again, remember I could have used iron blocks, I could have used emerald blocks. Those are just the ones you need in order to activate the beacon. So let's go ahead and fill this up, and then I believe we're gonna have to do this 2 more times. So you're just making this pyramid shape here. So you keep going in a block, this 9x9 block. So keep going in, then you fill this in, and we're gonna do it 1 more time. Here we go. Fill this in, and this should be it. We have our 9x9 pyramid right here. So that's it there. So now all you want to do is place your beacon directly in the middle, and there you have it. So it should be activated right now. So let's go ahead and go over to the beacon and check out what we can do with our powers. Now the great thing about this is that I still will have my speed, and also if I select the power from here. So let's left trigger on that. Now look at this one. See, now I can choose between all of these, because as you can see, my pyramid is much bigger than that one. So we can use resistance, jump boost, strength, things like that. I'm gonna choose, let's say I'm pretty like I'm pretty amazed at jump boost. So let's go ahead and press jump boost. And remember, we need, in order to activate that jump boost, we're gonna need something like a gold ingot, iron ingot, and things like that. And you can also switch this as well. So if I don't want regeneration, I can, let's keep jump boost there. There we have it. I'm still also new to this as well a little bit. I haven't like really worked out every single like aspect of it, and I don't think it's changed much from PC. So let's just go ahead and get just an ingot here. So let's go ahead and take an iron ingot, and then we're gonna put this up here. So remember, I don't think you can change that regeneration. I'm not quite sure. I have not really tested out yet on here. So there we have it there. And then we just check that. So as you can see, we have jump boost here. So look, so I have regeneration, jump boost, and speed. So that is everything that I have right now. As you can see, that's activated. So yeah, that's pretty much it for beacons. I hope I can give you just an overall basic rundown through it, at least to get you started. I would just keep messing around with it. Maybe you can find something new out or so. But yeah, that's it. And look, if I keep going further away, look, I should have regeneration, jump boost, and speed. Now regeneration and I think jump boost should be on the bigger pyramid. So eventually my speed is just gonna go away, and I'm gonna keep having the regeneration and jump boost. So there we have it. So, and I can definitely go a little bit, I can go more further than what I could until it runs out. And it looks like this is the distance for the 9x9 pyramid. But again, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Dropping a like is very much appreciated, and I really do hope you found this video helpful if you were having trouble understanding beacons. But again, be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with more Minecraft Title Update 19 videos and much more. And also, if you have any questions on anything you would like to know as far as in the new update, be sure to comment that down below, or just message me in the links in the description, Twitter, Instagram, things like that, and I'll try my best to make a tutorial for you guys. But hope you guys did enjoy, and until the next, I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Hey guys, Jason here, and welcome back to the Minecraft universe. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a laser door in survival Minecraft. Well, I'm going to do it in creative, but it is survival friendly. It's by Domza22 on Planet Minecraft. And real quick before the video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have a brand new song that I just released last night. It is a remix of The Weeknd song In the Night. You may be hearing it on the radio and stuff. Not my song. But the actual song, and you guys just have to hear it, and it's really cool. It's on SoundCloud, and it would mean a lot if you guys went and checked it out. But yeah, other than that, let's just go ahead and get started. So here is the laser door we're going to be building today. It's very simple. You just pull this lever, and the door opens and closes immediately. Now I'll get more into the secret of why this works here as we go along with the video. The first thing you're going to want to do is start with a 7x7 platform. And then we're going to have to grab some diamond blocks. So let me grab those real quick. Alright, and then we're going to fill in like 3 rows here with diamond blocks, just like this. And then after that, we're going to need to get some pistons. So look for a sticky piston. That's the kind of piston we want. And then as well as some redstone. And I'm going to go ahead and get some quartz too, because this is going to be the main block I'm just going to be building off of. So you don't necessarily need quartz. Okay, so grab the block of your choice and add on a layer. like so, right next to the beacon beams. And then what you want to do is actually, hold on, I need to make a piston face this way. So there we go. Get your piston orientated just like that, and then go ahead and place all the pistons down the line just like that. So if they push into the beam, they will block it. And then behind the pistons, place some quartz blocks, as well as some redstone, just like that. And there we go. Now we need to go to the other side here, grab some red stained glass, and go ahead and place that 2 blocks above the beacon. And then, you can choose whatever color you want. I just chose red because, you know, lasers are usually red, but you could do green or blue or whatever your heart desires. And then place those red stained glasses just like that. And on top of the red stained glasses, add some gates. And what these gates do is whenever they're open, you're allowed to walk through. And whenever you're closed, they're just a little bit taller. So they kind of block you from being able to walk through the door. And then that's kind of how everything works. So we're trying to activate all these gates all at once, so that way it will enable and disable the laser door. So once you got your gates, go ahead and place some, oops, I missed. Go ahead and place some carpets on top of the fences for a quick disguise. There we go. Once you're done with that, go ahead and add some quartz blocks on each side of the carpet, so that way you'll have something to walk on. And then you can go ahead and add 2 layers. Might as well do that. Bam, 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 bam. There we go. We've got our quartz. And the next step is to add some redstone. So here we go. We're going to have to place a quartz block layer right here down the line just like that. And what we want to do is we're going to place some redstone torches, which I also have, right here. Oops. Yeah, on each one we're going to place a redstone torch, and then we're going to place another few layers of quartz blocks right beneath, just like this. And once you do that, go ahead and grab a repeater, or some repeaters, and then place them down behind the redstone torches just like that, along with a line. You guys didn't hear that. Along with a line of redstone. And there you go. And now all we have to do is connect these pistons over to this redstone, and we pretty much got our door. But we'll make it look nice and fancy as well. So take some quartz blocks and connect them just like this. We're going to go out 1 block, and then we're going to go up like a stair case, or stairs. And then do a block 2 spaces above that block. Now we're going to add some redstone, so let's go ahead and slap that down right there, and then go ahead and put a redstone torch on the side of the block just like that. Now what we're going to do is, I guess, just make this look a little bit better. So go ahead and build a couple quartz pillars just like this on the side. Boom, boom, boom. And then what we could do is we could get some white stained glass and connect that along the top. Just like that, and there we go. We've got our doors. Now it's a matter of just making it look pretty. So let's just add some more blocks here, just like that. There we go. And then over here, I believe we just place the lever, and it should work. Let's try it out. And there you go. You got your laser door, which is pretty sick. It's one of my favorite doors I think I've seen in Minecraft. Hold on, let me add some more quartz here. Bam, bam, bam. All right. And now we have an official laser door. Look at this. This is so cool. All right. So I'm just walking up, ha la la la, having a good day, and then boom. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just walking through my laser door here, and then when I pull one more time, I can go through. What did I do? Oh, okay. I didn't connect the redstone down here. Okay, so what we have to do is connect this redstone. Let me do that before I forget. There we go. It should be connected now. Can I pull it? Yep. Now we can't walk through. This is cool. I pull it again. Now we can walk through. So there you have it. There is the amazing laser door by Domza22. Make sure you guys check this out yourselves. It's really cool. It's survival friendly, and it's a freaking laser door. I don't know how much cooler it can get than that. But if you guys enjoyed this video, maybe you want to see some more redstone stuff, let me know by hitting a like down below. And don't forget to check out my new remix, because it's super cool, and I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. But other than that, I will talk to you guys later, and peace out.
Welcome back to another how to build video. Today we're going to take a look at how to build a bank vault. Now this is going to involve a bunch of different redstone contraptions. We're going to have large piston doors, we're going to have security systems, alarm systems and all that good stuff. I think it's going to be a really interesting video and I can't wait to get started. But obviously if you're going to be building a bank vault, you need to have some form of bank. So I've been doing some building lately and this is what I've come up with. This is my rather lovely looking bank right here. As you can see, I've used a bunch of really expensive materials because you know what banks are like. They love to show off that they're holding all of your money. And then if we take a look around the outside, it's quite a long building and that's to make way for all of the redstone contraptions and things. But the design itself is really, really simple. I mean, we've got some quartz pillars, some stone slabs across the bottom and then some slabs up at the top right here. And if we pop on inside, it should all look fairly familiar. We've got some seats. We've got some adverts for savings accounts that have like 0.1% interest rates. We've got mortgages that have like 90% interest rates. And then we have this area right here, which is where the receptionist would stand. And behind them, they've got that door that you always want to be able to go through because you have no idea what's hiding behind it. Now that is where we are going to be doing most of our work. In today's episode, we are going to be building our bank vault back behind this thing. So I think we should crack on. So, as you can see, we are now behind the door, and as you can probably tell, it's not particularly exciting at this point in time, but we're going to make it more exciting by dropping down into the ground. I've already started my staircase right here, and we're going to be taking it quite a bit further. In fact, this staircase is going to travel down by 8 blocks. So we're going to take out all of these blocks right here, then I'm going to chuck in all of my stone brick stairs, and basically mine my way down into the floor until we have an area long enough. And there we go, our bank vault is now ready to be situated underneath the ground. Obviously you're not going to build the bank vault up on the surface, are you? Because then, well, it's very vulnerable to attack. Someone can just mine through the wall, or if we're talking about real life, crash a car into it and then steal all the money. Stupid, only an idiot would do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to decorate this staircase right here just to make it a tiny bit prettier. Now I'm going to be throwing in my stone slabs, and I think I'm going to use some cobblestone as well to create this sort of pattern. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. I mean, it definitely works. It looks very secure once again. That cobblestone looks like it's holding up everything that's going on here. This looks like a solid entrance into the vault itself. But of course, the vault is actually going to be going in this area. And we're going to have some security systems down at the bottom to prevent any old person just wandering in and taking all of the cash. Now that all the decoration's done, I'm just in the process of clearing out a rather large area. This is a 14 by 4 area. It's pretty massive, and it's going to make way for the piston door that we're going to be having in this space right here. Now, the piston door that we're going to be using is a 4x4 vault door that I designed in 2015, I do believe, but I've been building these for pretty much the entire history of my channel. They're like my bread and butter, and I absolutely love this design. It's super fast and also super compact, but it does use quite a few redstone resources, so prepare yourselves for that. The first part is really nice and easy. You want to go 2 blocks beneath your walkway right here, go 1 block back and place 4 blocks going across like this to match up with the length of your walkway there. Then you want to place redstone dust on top of all of those, then your redstone torches right there, and redstone torches on the other side as well, and then I'm going to place in sticky pistons, making their way across this entire thing. So all of these sticky pistons should be fully extended, and all of these are going to have the door blocks on the front of them. Then we're going to place half slabs up like this on either side, with a block in the middle, redstone dust running up like that on both sides, and do the same thing on the other side as well. Both sides of this design are exactly symmetrical, so if I do something on one side, chances are I'm going to do it on the other side as well. But redstone up like this, and then right here we're going to place a block with a redstone torch, and then an immovable object right there. And once again, do the same thing on the other side. Now this might look just a little bit strange, but believe it or not, this redstone is actually running into this block. It's just the texture of it shows it moving off in both directions. I know that's a little bit odd, but that allows this design to work. So the next thing that we got to do is place 2 blocks on either end and then chuck in repeaters and set both of them to 2 ticks. This next bit is going to involve a bunch of redstone torches. So you want to place a redstone torch right there, then we're going to have a line of blocks, then a line of redstone torches, a line of blocks, a line of redstone torches, and then a line of blocks just like that. And on either side we're going to chuck in regular pistons. Then we're going to need a sticky piston here, and slime blocks on their faces. Now, if you're wondering what this redstone circuit does, that part in the middle is a double piston extender, and that is going to retract and extend a set of blocks a bit like this. Now, these regular pistons are there to push these blocks back into place when they get retracted into the wall, so it looks something a little bit like that, because otherwise the wall would look really ugly and like this. I hope that that makes sense. But anyway, we're now going to repeat the same thing on the other side. So you just want to place our redstone torch in the middle once again. Then we're going to have our line of blocks, our 3 redstone torches, our line of blocks, our 3 redstone torches once more, then our line of blocks, and then the regular pistons on either side, and then your sticky piston, the sticky piston, and then the slime blocks right there. And for the final parts of our piston door, we're going to do the top half of our vault door. So you want to chuck in a bunch of sticky pistons up at the top here. And one thing that I just want to mention is I'm well aware of the fact that I say chuck in way too often. I can't seem to stop myself from saying it. So let me know some alternatives down in the comment section. I would be really happy to know some. But anyway, we're going to throw in a half slab right there, and then a half slab up at the top like this. And all of those half slabs have to make their way across like that. Now, the reason that these half slabs have to be half slabs is so that they don't power these pistons, because that would interfere with the redstone circuitry, and we don't really want that happening. So then we want a repeater running off in this direction. Then we're going to have a block that it's running into. We're going to have another block down at the bottom here, and then a block up like this with redstone dust right there. And that should power both of these pistons and also both of these pistons. So now we have to repeat the exact same thing on the other side. So that is redstone dust right there, a slab, another slab there, redstone dust running around like this, and then we need our repeater, and that's going to be going into our block, with our block in the center, and then a block right here with redstone dust powering all of those. And believe it or not, that is everything finished. We have done all of the work. There's no blocks on the inside of the door, but you should be able to see that when we flick the lever, everything retracts. So all of these blocks will be retracted, all of these blocks will be retracted, all of these blocks will be retracted, and then when we flick the lever once again, everything extends really nice and quickly. So let's do the decoration. I guess it goes without saying that this part is personal preference, but for me personally, iron blocks are just the bee's knees when it comes to making things look heavy duty. So the way that you fill in the blocks of the vault door is we're going to throw in a ring of blocks out the back like this, and then you place your 2 blocks in the center just like this, and then blocks going around like that, making their way around, and you should end up with something that looks like this. So that looks like a very solid piston door, and if we pop down to the bottom and sort of break our way through, we should be able to see the full opening and closing sequence. Here goes. Nice. That looks awesome. So let's fill in all of these blocks here. We can fill in those blocks. Now, one thing that I will just say is that these blocks here have to be a movable object. So that has to be an immovable object, and that has to be an immovable object, because otherwise it will be pulled along by the slime blocks, and that's not very good. But that should be just about everything. Awesome. The door is done, and the door is brilliant, but as we established earlier on, not much of a bank vault if anyone can just wander in. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a small lever combination lock with a lever request system. Now, this may sound a little bit strange. We're going to have a lever combination lock. That's a very simple system, but the button request basically means that you have to lock in that combination. So you put in your combination with the levers, then you hit the button. If you get the wrong combination, then something bad will happen to you. I'm going to design an alarm system, but you can do whatever you want with that. I'm thinking TNT, I'm thinking flamethrowers, killing the player. You guys get the idea. So the first thing you've got to do is create the lever combination lock. Just place in 3 levers next to one another, and then behind the middle lever, I'm going to place in a redstone torch. That's going to be the only lever that I want to be flicked down. And on the rest of the levers, I'm going to be running in redstone dust just like that. But here's the deal. What you need to do is you need to break this redstone right here. You need to place a block up like this and have some redstone right there. And then we're going to take a redstone torch output from that one. We're going to be running that out into a repeater. And this is where you have to make a decision. If you want the button request system, then you're going to have to just stop right here. If you want to build a lever combination lock with no button request, run this repeater into that block right there. Simple as that. For those of you who want to do it the harder way and build the button request system, first thing that I want to say is, nice work. I quite like you, and we're going to show you how to do it right now. So the first thing you have to do is place a block down at the bottom here with some redstone dust next to this button. So when we hit this button, obviously this redstone powers, and that is going to power this sticky piston, which is going to push a block in front of that repeater. So far, so good. Then we want to take a block going across like this, a repeater. We're going to run that into a redstone torch with a block up like this, and then a redstone torch right there. And on the side of this block, you want to place a redstone torch, and then a block with a repeater there. And that is everything done. That is your button request system. This redstone torch is going to be the output, which is going to travel off and do something bad to the player if they get it wrong. Right now, we're going to use a dropper just to test it. So let's give this thing a go. What we have to do is currently we have the wrong combination when we hit the button. As you heard just then, the dropper fired which means that something would have happened. That redstone is triggered, but if we put in the correct combination and hit the button, we don't get any drop of noise, which is good. That means that we can run the output from this into our piston door. It will only activate if we have the correct combination, and if you don't have the right combination, then it will do something bad. I'm going to show you how to make an alarm. The reason that I quite like the alarm is because, number one, banks tend to use alarms. They don't just blow up or set fire to the person that's trying to rob the bank, even though I think that would probably stop people from trying to rob banks. I certainly wouldn't if that was the case. But more importantly, it uses some nice redstone, and I like showing you how to do nice redstone. So we're going to create a pulse extender first, and the way that we're going to do that is by running 2 comparators across like this, block right there, and some redstone. So that's all done. Then we're going to take a repeater output from that one and run it off into this comparator redstone clock that we're going to chuck in right here. So we need a comparator, set it into subtract mode, and then redstone dust running out like that. We're going to take the redstone output from that and sort of snake it round like that with redstone dust on top of all of those. Some dirt down at the bottom, and then some note blocks, and you can set your notes. Now, I'm going to go super high-pitched here because alarms generally are high-pitched and horrible for the ears. So let's just do all of that, and it can be totally out of tune. The more out of tune it is, the better. You want this to be a horrible sound, so I would say that's good enough. Now let's give it a go. Let's see what happens when we get the incorrect combination. So this is wrong. Awesome! Well, that's just perfect. It's a horrible noise. I'm just glad that my volume is low. Right, now we just have to connect up our piston door to this mess of a redstone circuit. So the redstone output for this thing is from this repeater here, and it's going to travel through this piston's block extension. So you want to place a sticky piston facing upwards with a block on its face to create a monostable circuit, and then a repeater running out into a sticky piston facing across like this with a redstone block on its face to turn that monostable circuit into a T flip-flop. Then we want to place some redstone dust just going across like this, and we're going to run it into that block with a repeater running into the bottom of the circuitry of the door, and that should be everything completed. So currently our door is closed. We chuck in the wrong combination, we get the horrendous alarm, but if we get the correct combination, then the door will open and we don't get any alarm. Fantastic! It's actually working. Okay, so we can fill in these blocks right here. We are now done for this side of the vault. Now we need to build the bank vault itself. I have been busy mining in MC Edit. I have cleared out this area right here. Now this space is 8 blocks wide. It is 6 blocks tall going up to the top right here, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks long right there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start throwing in all of the blocks. We're going to have iron blocks for the flooring because obviously that's like quite a solid choice. As we mentioned earlier on, iron blocks in real life, I mean, you're not going to be punching through that with your fist. And we're going to fill in all of the walls as well with iron blocks, and once all of that is done, we will start building the bits for the vault itself. So here is the bank vault. We have got a bunch of iron blocks. It's all looking very solid. We've got chests in place which could store bunches of diamonds or money. I guess emeralds would probably be money in Minecraft. We've got some lamps up at the top. The only thing that I would say could make this look a tiny bit more legit is to throw in some trapdoors on either side just like that, then drop down to the bottom and power all of these blocks either using redstone torches or by using levers. That's probably what I would consider doing because it looks pretty cool. Don't worry, we're not quite done with the redstone yet. We've still got a bunch of things left to do. But there we go. It looks like all of the chests are being held in place by trapdoors. So if you do want to do it, that's how that you do that. But the next thing that we've got to do is we've got to punch out these blocks right here and place some blocks behind them just like that, because we're going to be creating a laser security system. Now, I don't know if banks actually use lasers. I like to think that they use lasers to protect their things. Highly doubt it, but I like to think that they do. So we're going to be using some tripwires running right the way across the length of the room. The tripwires are in place. String is making its way across the chest. These are our laser systems. It's not quite as cool, okay? It's not quite as cool as an actual bank's laser systems, which I'm imagining in my head are a bit like something from James Bond, but it's definitely going to do the trick. So behind each one of these blocks, we're going to place in some redstone, and that's going to meander its way around here and basically make its way across into this area once again. Now we're going to be adding another part to this circuit. We're going to be placing in a sticky piston and then a block right here, and redstone running across like that with a repeater, and then some more redstone that runs into that block if the piston is extended. Then we're going to take a repeater output, and that is going to go across like this and basically go into our pulse extender wherever you really want it to. So I'm going to place another repeater and then some redstone right there. Now, the reason that that's important is because we do not want the alarm system to go off every time someone enters the bank vault, okay? That's a really bad idea, because right now, we've got in legitimately, we've entered in the correct code, we're meant to be in the bank vault, which means that the alarms, they don't go off, okay? Absolutely nothing goes off. However, if we were to head outside, we close the door like this, and then we flick this lever, we have the wrong combination, okay? The wrong combination has been submitted, we hit this button, the alarm is going off, and we still decide, hey, I don't care about alarms and things like that. I'm just going to break through. If we break through and trigger one of these, as you can see, the alarm system is fully functional. So the alarms in the inside will only activate if someone is in there who isn't meant to be in there. I think that's pretty cool. So we have it, guys. We have now created a fully functional bank vault system. We have got a secure and large piston door, and also some alarm systems and lasers and stuff like that. I'm extremely happy with it, and if you do want to check out this world in a little bit more detail, then of course there will be a world download down in the description. Chuck it into your Minecraft world saves folder and have a bit of fun. But unfortunately, ladies and gents, that is all I've got time for today. Let me know down in the comment section what you want me to show you how to build next. But if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.
Tonight we are in Green Bay, Wisconsin on the road to WrestleMania. Welcome to SmackDown Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SmackDown Live. And please welcome the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair.
Now apropos, kicking things off in Titletown with the SmackDown Women's Champion.
It's all about WWE Fastlane 5 nights away on the WWE Network. And while Charlotte Flair, Byron, she's been the image of supremacy, her world could come crumbling down on Sunday.
Look, ever since Charlotte Flair came to WWE, the goal has been the same, to uplift and raise this women's division, take it to another level. But she faces a serious threat to that continued goal this Sunday at Fastlane.
It is for the SmackDown Women's Championship in Columbus, Ohio on the WWE Network. The leader of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott, looks to win the SmackDown Women's Championship in her very first opportunity against Charlotte Flair.
And please welcome as well her challenger for the SmackDown Women's title this Sunday at WWE Fastlane, Ruby Riott.
Many people in the WWE Universe would question Ruby Riott's chances this Sunday. I, for one, disagree with them. The momentum is on the side of the leader of the Riot Squad.
And you talk about momentum, that's exactly what was gained last month. We're going to take you back to 5 weeks ago. The Riot Squad handed Charlotte Flair one of the most vicious attacks of her career.
The onslaught seemed absolutely endless. Liv Morgan, Sarah Logan, and Ruby Riott all laying a beat down on the Queen.
And then this to cap it all off, the Riot Kick. from the leader of the Riot Squad. And since then, with friends Becky Lynch and Naomi coming to her side, the SmackDown Women's Champion has defeated Riot Squad members Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. It's stated she's got 2 down with 1 to go, saving Ruby for last.
And Ruby, on the other hand, has defeated Lynch and Naomi. 2 down, 1 to go. Charlotte and Ruby will finally settle the score for the SmackDown Women's Championship this Sunday.
Ruby, I'll begin with you. This all began when you targeted Charlotte Flair a month ago.
Dasha, that's not where this all began. You're clearly ill-informed, and I'll take it from here. You see, this all began November 14th, 2017. When Charlotte Flair became the SmackDown Women's Champion. You see, all her life, Charlotte's been set up for success. I mean, Charlotte Flair, the perfect woman. I mean, she's tall, blonde, athletic, cunning, and the daughter of a 2-time WWE Hall of Famer. Now, November 14th, when Charlotte won the SmackDown Women's title, she became the first superstar to ever win the NXT, Divas, Raw, and SmackDown Women's Championships. And I watched as the myth began to form. The myth that Charlotte Flair was the personification of the women's revolution. And that's why 2 weeks after you won the title, Charlotte, I formed the Riot Squad with one sole purpose: to destroy the myth.
The only myth that exists about me is that I've been handed anything in my life. I've had to work hard, probably harder than others, because of who I am. I have the weight of expectation on my shoulders. And do you know how hard that is to live up to? No. If I fail, my failures are magnified, and it reflects my entire family. I just can't succeed in order to be successful. I have to be transcendent. And the fact, Ruby, that I have accomplished everything you just said proves that I have transcended any myth about me. And the reality is, I am standing right here. And I am every bit as good as you've heard.
You know what? That's what makes this so exciting, Charlotte. Whether you were placed there or you put yourself there, you're on a pedestal. And all of that is on the line this Sunday at Fastlane. So when I take your crown, you will no longer be the queen. Your reality is gonna crumble, and you're just gonna be another bleach blonde failure with a famous last name.
Saw Ruby give the nod. This is not going to work out in favor of the champion.
This may be deja vu, guys.
Absolutely biting words from the challenger.
Guys, this one, things are looking pretty bleak for the SmackDown Women's Champion. The heavens open up, and here comes the United States Champion, Bobby Roode.
A welcome sight for Charlotte Flair. Not so much for the Riot Squad.
Bobby Roode, of course, the tag team partner of Charlotte Flair in the Mixed Match Challenge. What impeccable timing by the Glorious One.
Well, Bobby Roode is here to join commentary to watch the upcoming matchup of Randy Orton and Jinder Mahal. But this Sunday at Fastlane, Bobby Roode is going to have his eyes on the Viper, Randy Orton, the one championship that the Apex Predator has not won in WWE. Bobby Roode will defend Sunday in Columbus. Bobby Roode here just in the nick of time in support of his friend, Charlotte Flair.
Well, coming up next, Randy Orton, who will challenge Roode at Fastlane, goes one-on-one with the man instigating tensions between the two, the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal, next.
Just lean back and
I want to send a special thanks to Serve for Lean Back. It's the official theme song of WWE Fastlane. It's available now on iTunes and Spotify.
We welcome you back to SmackDown Live here at ringside. Tom Phillips, Byron Saxton, Corey Graves, and our guest on commentary, the United States Champion, Bobby Roode.
We're here, and it's glorious. 5 days away from Fastlane. I can't wait.
Neither can this man.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Randy Orton sinking in to this moment here tonight. Bobby Roode, you are staring into the eyes of your opponent Sunday, the man who challenges for your United States Championship.
Fastlane is without a doubt my biggest title defense yet with this U.S. Championship. In my opinion, probably my biggest match so far in WWE. Randy Orton, a former 13-time World Heavyweight Champion. I have nothing but respect for Randy, but let me tell you this. I don't plan on losing Sunday to Randy or anyone else in the near future. I'm walking into WrestleMania, United States Champion.
Randy Orton certainly could prove to be a massive roadblock, Bobby, on your road to New Orleans. You hold the one championship that Randy Orton has never possessed, the United States title.
Randy Orton even went so far as to say, Bobby, that you're just the man in the way of his ultimate goal. Things have gotten pretty tense between you two over the last few weeks.
Tense is the way I like it. I respect Randy, and on Sunday I'm going to have to look into his eyes. I'm going to look in the eyes of the Viper, and when it's all said and done, I can guarantee you this. I'm walking out United States Champion once again.
Randy Orton primed and ready for action.
Please welcome Sunil Singh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your modern day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal!
Now, former WWE Champion Jinder Mahal has been obsessed with creating drama between the United States Champion Bobby Roode and the Viper Randy Orton, centering their conflict around the SmackDown Superstar Top 10 list. Bobby Roode, you were ranked number 5, 2 slots higher than Randy Orton at 9, and this was voted on, Byron, by the SmackDown roster.
And even though the modern-day Maharaja will be on the outside looking in this Sunday at WWE Fastlane, Mahal has to face the consequences of his actions against the Viper here tonight.
Let's take a look back at how things have unfolded over the last 3 weeks between these three superstars. First of all, 3 weeks ago, Jinder Mahal hitting the Colossus on the United States Champion Bobby Roode, and then hitting this on the Viper Randy Orton, continuing to stir the pot between these two opponents Sunday.
Yeah, Mahal making an incredible statement, and then 2 weeks ago, once again, Bobby, you falling victim to the Colossus, courtesy of Jinder Mahal.
Look, I don't know what Jinder Mahal's problem is. I don't know if it's jealousy because he's not involved in the United States Championship picture. I don't know what it is, but it's mind games. It's mind games, and that's all it is.
Jinder Mahal's come out and said point blank that he does covet the United States Championship. However, he does skirt the issue that he's not a little bit disappointed he's not a part of the Superstars top 10 list.
Well, look, I think it's deeper than that. I think it's the fact that, look, you look at WrestleMania last year where Jinder Mahal was, he got attacked by Rob Gronkowski. The guy went on to win the WWE Championship and arguably have one of the greatest years in WWE history. And right now, Jinder's on the outside looking in on how he gets to WrestleMania, how he gets that opportunity to compete at WrestleMania.
A chance here from the WWE Universe for Randy Orton. 16 years here in WWE and one championship has eluded him. Bobby, going into your matchup Sunday at Fastlane, what kind of Viper do you think you're dealing with?
You never know what kind of Viper you're going to deal with Randy Orton, but I'm going to tell you this. I have respect for Randy. I have watched Randy over his 16-year career here, and it's impressive to say the least. I know I got my hands full on Sunday. Just like that.
Jinder Mahal's got his hands full.
Yeah. Well, I think it's time to be honest, Bobby. Yeah, part of you has got to be hoping right now that Jinder can inflict a little bit of punishment, maybe soften up the Viper a little bit as we head into Fastlane.
I want Randy Orton at his best. I want Randy Orton at his best on Sunday because I know that when I beat Randy Orton on Sunday, I beat the best Randy Orton possible.
This was one of the biggest rivalries. Byron, as you mentioned, last year, Jinder Mahal beating Randy Orton for the WWE Championship last summer at Backlash.
Look out!
The RKO, and Mahal able to escape. Randy Orton is in command as Bobby Roode looks on. And Jinder Mahal is in command here against Randy Orton as we welcome you back to SmackDown Live. And joining us here at ringside, the United States Champion, Bobby Roode. Bobby, you defend your title Sunday at Fastlane against Randy Orton.
That's right. We're 5 days away from the biggest match of my career. I'm looking forward to it. I got the Viper. And right now...
Man! You might not have the Viper this Sunday.
Big knee by Mahal, hook to the leg, and a kick out by Orton.
Jinder about took the head off the Viper with that flying knee.
You know, Bobby, you mentioned how you've followed Randy Orton's career over the last 16 years, and I've talked to some sources close to Orton, and despite what he says publicly, apparently Orton has been a little perturbed over the fact. Oh, hold on, watch this again here.
One more time, Jinder, boom, right there on the jaw, dropping Orton. Give credit to the Viper kicking out.
But the word I'm getting is that Orton has been a little perturbed over the fact that when it came down to this SmackDown Top 10 list, that someone like yourself who's only been here a couple months was ranked higher than he was.
Well, I don't know about that. If that's the case, you know, this Sunday is the most important thing, Byron. This Sunday, I know Randy Orton's going to be coming from my United States Championship, and that's my focus, and I'm sure that's his focus right now, not some top 10 list.
So, Bobby, I'm going to ask you, point blank, period. A few weeks ago, Jinder Mahal made some very incendiary claims between you and the Viper, Randy Orton. You mean to tell me there was no truth to any of those statements?
Absolutely not. Listen. Listen, let me touch on this real quick. I'll say it again. I respect Randy Orton and everything that he's accomplished in his career. Do I respect Jinder Mahal? Absolutely not.
A battle of two former WWE champions here. First action of SmackDown Live tonight here in Green Bay, and the Viper has got that look in his eye.
Modern day Maharaja doing his best to shake the cobwebs. Get back in this thing.
And Randy Orton starting to build momentum, trying to build momentum towards Sunday. Power slam!
That's the thing about Randy Orton. There is no wasted movement by the Viper.
And Jinder Mahal trying to right himself on the outside of the apron. They might not get the opportunity. This is what you, oh, wait a minute.
Great counter.
Jinder Mahal knows Orton so well.
Great power by the Viper.
Wow. Big follow-away slam from Orton.
Bobby, how impressed are you by Randy Orton?
I'm always impressed by Randy Orton. I'm always impressed. He's one of the best WWE superstars, one of the greatest of all time.
Off the big uppercut now, Orton trying to turn it around. Oh! Into the backbreaker there on Mahal. And Mahal once again trying to find some safe haven.
A wise decision by Jinder, rolling to the outside momentarily. Well, maybe not the wisest decision of all time.
Mahal trying to get away. Sunil Singh trying to help out his associate.
Oh, no.
Isn't that sweet?
Oh, look out!
Oh, no! Oh, God!
Oh, there goes Sunil. Gee, thanks for coming.
And now Jinder Mahal trying to send Randy Orton. Oh, my God!
Orton just launched Jinder right into the United States champion at ringside.
Orton just used Jinder as a human battering ram.
And this matchup continues here as Mahal sent back into the ring by Orton.
We got Rude down, Sunil Singh down. We got Orton chasing down Jinder Mahal.
Rude was just an innocent bystander tonight, trying to get a bird's eye view of the action.
And Jinder Mahal caught in the clutches. Randy Orton with the DDT. And now Randy Orton knows exactly what to do.
Randy Orton preparing to make some travel plans to go to that place.
Orton is calling for it, trying to set up Jinder Mahal. Wait a minute, Bobby Roode's up on the apron.
Oh, look out from behind.
Oh, and Mahal, there goes Roode. Mahal, Kaloss, cover. And Mahal bests Orton again.
Here is your winner, Jinder Mahal.
That outcome cannot be good for the confidence of Randy Orton prior to his championship opportunity this Sunday at Fastlane.
Yeah, but it'll do wonders for the confidence of Jinder Mahal, who will be waiting in the wings.
Jinder Mahal has done nothing but try and stir things up between Randy Orton and Bobby Roode, but watch as this played out here. Randy Orton, boom, sending Mahal right to Bobby Roode.
I don't necessarily know if that was intentional by Randy Orton, but the result was what it was.
And then Bobby Roode up on the apron, taking umbrage with Orton. Jinder Mahal would take advantage with the Kaloss.
It was incredibly clever by Jinder Mahal, taking out and neutralizing both Bobby Roode and Randy Orton.
I think it was understandable, an emotional response by Bobby Roode, but it turned, you're right, it cost Randy Orton.
Now Randy Orton must focus on Bobby Roode and the United States title Sunday at Fastlane.
Hey, Kev. Hey, man. How's it going, man? Hey, listen, I am totally ready for the six-pack challenge, which means if I'm ready, I know that means you are even more than ready, right?
Yeah,
right?
I'm ready, but, you know, as we said before, this is every man for himself.
Yeah, that's how it's billed.
Yeah, well, 2 weeks ago you said something that really surprised me, actually even shocked me. Do you remember what you said?
What are you talking about?
You said that if it came down to it at Fastlane, you'd be willing to lie down for me so that I could become the WWE champion.
Yeah, I did say that, and I meant it.
Well, look, I gotta say, man, after everything we've been through and everything that's happened between us and how high these stakes are, I almost can't believe that you would do that for me. I mean, it's almost too good to be true, but then again, you're such an amazing guy. Come on. You know that? And if you really meant it, if you would really do that for me, you know what it would mean to me and to our friendship? I mean, look, you're an amazing competitor, one of the best.
No, I know exactly how good I am, okay? But the truth is, nobody seemed to notice it until I hooked up with you, man. Look, you're the only reason I'm even in this six-pack challenge. I know that. And look, my time will come. There's no doubt in my mind I will be WWE World Champion. But right now, we need to focus on you. Because you're one win away from fulfilling your dream of headlining WrestleMania as WWE Champion. You are one win away, one WWE Championship away from becoming a Grand Slam champion. Do you know how rare that is? Yeah. And Kev, when that happens, man, I'm gonna be so proud of you. Look, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Thank you for everything you've done for me. And yes, at Fastlane, I will lie down for you.
Apparently Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn
feel like they have a foolproof plan heading into Fastlane, but you gotta wonder if the WWE Champion has the same. Well, tonight, AJ Styles takes on one of his 5 opponents at Fastlane in Dolph Ziggler tonight on SmackDown Live.
John Cena has been added to the WWE Championship match at Fastlane, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful because I owe John Cena. He cost me my Money in the Bank contract, and now I'm gonna turn his little WrestleMania dream into a nightmare. John Cena, I am going to beat your eyes closed so that when I stand over you with the WWE Championship and I point to that WrestleMania sign, John, you can't see me.
Guys, I talked to Baron Corbin earlier today. He is laser focused on Fastlane. He says when it comes to John Cena, it's just more meat under the door for the lone wolf. Baron Corbin has not forgotten what Cena's done to him in the past.
And for all the superstars in the six-pack challenge, it's about the road to WrestleMania. Same goes for the superstars who will defend the SmackDown Women's and SmackDown Tag Team titles this Sunday at Fastlane. The Usos defend against the New Day in one of the greatest rivalries in recent memory in WWE. One of the most extraordinary and unforgettable tag team rivalries in WWE history.
Every time we've gone toe-to-toe, we have left everyone in awe. Every time the Usos and the New Day step right in the middle of this very ring, it's Clash of the Titans, Ali versus Frazier.
The New Day will challenge the Usos at Fastlane for the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
WrestleMania season in full swing, we are looking to secure our position on the grandest stage of them all. But first, Fastlane, where we take on our greatest rivals, the Usos. We respect the Usos, but this isn't about respect. This is about winning. And in Fastlane, when we win, we gonna make our way down to the Big Easy, New Orleans, at WrestleMania! You're right about one thing, Oos. We went to war, and guess what? There was only one tag team left standing tall with these. You talk about the power of positivity? Well, here's a dose of the reality. We used to be just like you three, running around here dancing, singing. That right there, it ain't take us to the next level. For the past 9 years, we try to prove to everybody that the Usos belong on WrestleMania. Year after year, we've been getting passed over. 9 years in the game. 0 WrestleManias. But this year, our time. This year is our time. This year is our time. While y'all sitting there stuck in the past 5 years, the future's standing right in front of you. 5 years? 5 years in the past? Have the two of you lost your mind? We've been at the top where we belong. We've been setting records. We hosted WrestleMania when the two of you were in the back eating catering. And we didn't get here because of our daddies. And we didn't stand on the sideline because we rushed the field and took what was ours. And at Fastlane, we take what is currently yours and become not the one-time, not the two-time, but 5-time WWE World Tag Team Champions.
Just lean back and let it go. Just lean back and let it go.
Without question, it has been one of the hottest competitive rivalries we have ever seen here on SmackDown Live. And this Sunday, we are going to write a whole new chapter. The Usos defend the SmackDown Tag Team Championship against the New Day.
Please welcome the
2018 Men's Royal Rumble winner, Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke, with the WWE title being defended in a six-pack challenge this Sunday, are you concerned that your dream match with AJ Styles is in jeopardy?
Yes, but I hope AJ wins so that I can beat him at WrestleMania with a knee to the...
You see what you've done? Last week with your knee to throat, you might have caused a permanent damage to his man's beautiful voice. It's like breaking the hands of Billy Joel. No piano for the piano man, and no Rusev Day song for Rusev.
But you are not Billy Joel.
Enough! You broke my friend. Face me at Fastlane, and I will break you like you broke my Aiden.
I accept your challenge. But when I beat you at Fastlane, Sunday will be Nakamura Day.
You can't just make up your own holiday, bro.
What incredible pipes on Shinsuke Nakamura.
It's got a nice ring to it.
Nakamura Day, I'll celebrate that.
Stop it, Byron. You can't just make up your own holiday.
Rusev Johnson.
The following contest is a women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The first ever SmackDown Live Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, is here in Green Bay. And the Irish Last Kicker is set to go one-on-one. After a war of words on social media throughout the week, she faces Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella, next.
My journey to get here hasn't been easy. Long hours training, traveling the world, barely sleeping, all for this. But at WWE Fastlane, my championship is on the line, and the odds are stacked against me.
A six-pack challenge match for the WWE Championship.
The race to WrestleMania is on.
WWE Fastlane, streaming live this Sunday on WWE Network. Start your 30-day free trial now.
And WWE Fastlane is presented by Tap Out Men's Body Sprays, now available in the fragrance aisle at Walmart. The Irish Last Kicker, Becky Lynch, will she make Carmella trend tonight or tap out?
B-U-L-O-U-S.
It's a rather redundant question.
From Staten Island, she is Miss Money in the Bank, Carmella.
And speaking of Miss Money in the Bank, WWE Money in the Bank goes to Chicago, Illinois at the Allstate Arena on Sunday, June 17th. Tickets are available this Friday at 10 a.m. on Ticketmaster.com.
Guys, last week, Carmella took some time to answer questions from the WWE Universe, and she decided to mock both Becky Lynch and Naomi. Well, that came to a screeching halt when Becky had a response.
You guys seem to be obsessed with myself and Naomi. Well, I can tweet too. I can tweet too. I've got a tweet for you. Who would like to see Becky Lynch step inside the ring with Carmella and slap the head off her next week? Becky, you're so pathetic. Tweet your answers to #Becky will beat Carmella. And send. Not happening. Wow. What? People really don't like you, Carmella.
I love me.
No, they think you're dope.
No, they don't.
They think you're dope. That's what it says. Don't worry though. Next week, I'll have you trending. And Patty.
Listen, absolutely nobody thinks Carmella's a dope. They think she's dope, like in a good way. Becky Lynch, that's the worst hashtag I've ever seen. It was absolutely rotten. And Becky's the kind of girl that retweets compliments. I can't even speak, I'm so upset.
You're a good spin artist, though. So here we go, Miss Money in the Bank Carmella, and of course the Money in the Bank contract guarantees Carmella a title opportunity anytime, anywhere. But 261 days since the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
That's impressive.
Been taking her time. She's a little less than 3 weeks away from breaking Edge's record.
Waiting for the right opportunity. It's called patience, Phillips.
Oh.
I actually had about a 45-second conversation with Carmella, and I said,
yeah, right.
That's true. And I said, Carmella, look, tell me what's up. When are you going to cash in?
Look at Carmella here all over Becky Lynch. Here's the cover hook to the leg and a kick out.
After I asked her that, she looked at me like I was stupid and walked away.
Look at this. I like this aggression, just dragging Becky's face across the mat.
Think about it. You talk about how long Carmella's held on to that contract. Maybe Carmella's a little scared.
Scared of what,
Saxton? Maybe she's scared. Maybe she hasn't developed the confidence to find that right moment to cash in the contract.
That's the beauty of the Money in the Bank contract. You get to pick your own opportunity. Maximize the chances of it happening.
Oh! Maybe she's seen the footage of the Damian Sandows and the Baron Corbins of the world, and she's fearful she might make the same mistake.
Or maybe Carmella's seen footage of...
Hold on. Trying to set up for the disarmer here, and Becky Lynch sent into the turnbuckle.
Look out. Great counter by Carmella. Byron, maybe Carmella's seen footage of Seth Rollins cashing in at WrestleMania. One of the most epic moments in WWE history. Think about that.
I thought about it, but I don't believe it.
Come on, let's go off that hair.
It's all about the road to WrestleMania right now for these women. And look at Carmella.
That is unique. That is incredible.
And using the bulk of the 5 count there.
Look, contract aside here.
Oh, by the hair.
We are seeing incredible aggression here from Carmella.
Listen up, stay off that hair. Get her back in.
She's Miss Money in the Bank, Byron.
Yeah, I heard. Oh! And Naomi watching backstage in support of her friend Becky Lynch. Here's the cover from Carmella and a kick out. Naomi and Becky Lynch been offered some backup to SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair over the last few weeks.
Taking a look back at what Carmella was up to. Running knee straight to the face of Becky Lynch. You gotta respect this aggression Carmella's displaying tonight.
Well, maybe she feels like she does have something to prove here. You know, we haven't seen Carmella in action in some time. Maybe she feels like she's got to remind the entire world just how dangerous she really is.
And Grace, it's not just the WWE Universe asking when she's going to cash in. Superstars like Becky Lynch and Natalya even.
And the great poker players in the world never reveal their hand.
Oh!
Why would Carmella tell anybody when she's going to cash in?
Carmella has been incredibly vicious here in this match. Face first into the post went Becky, but still able to kick out.
Systematically dismantling Becky Lynch. And she does have quite the temper as well.
Carmella, she could have an opportunity with some chaos this Sunday at the Fastlane pay-per-view when the Riot Squad are going to be in attendance as Ruby Riott challenges Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship. There's an opportunity.
Becky Lynch desperate here to try to mount some sort of offense here to combat. The incredible dominance of Carmella. That's one way to do it.
And Becky Lynch able to buy herself a little time here, dropping Carmella.
There's a lot of history between these two as well. Becky Lynch defeated Carmella to win the SmackDown Women's Championship. And of course, Carmella captured that Money in the Bank contract at the expense of Becky Lynch last year.
With help,
of course.
Oh!
Good grief.
And look at Becky Lynch, straight fire here from Lynch.
It's pretty safe to say these two don't like each other.
Oh! Nice sidestep and side kick by Mella.
Hook to the inside leg and foot on the bottom rope. Very smart by Becky.
Good ring awareness by Becky Lynch. maintains her existence in this match.
You guys, I don't know if you've been paying attention, Byron. Carmella has been dominating this match. Absolutely dominating.
Looks like she's just had a little mini meltdown.
More than mini.
Oh,
wait a minute. Exploder. I got to agree with you. Carmella was looking good for most of this match, but Becky Lynch has got an opportunity.
Look at this. Unique offense from Carmella.
Wait a minute now. Disarmer. Disarmer by Becky Lynch. And Carmella taps out to the disarmer.
Here's your winner by submission, Becky Lynch.
Now, the way I see it, Becky Lynch got lucky. Carmella just dominated that entire match until the very end.
The way I see it, Becky Lynch found the right point to counter and defeat Carmella. She earned this win.
Lucky, lucky Becky Lynch.
Well, Carmella tweets a big game, but that's another fail for Miss Money in the Bank.
Well, I heard that Carmella was battling the flu all weekend, so that's why Becky won.
Right.
If I were you, Naomi, I would stay away from Miss Straightfire because anybody that's friends with Becky always ends up getting burned.
You know what, Natty? I feel like you're just hating because people genuinely like Becky, unlike you.
I have a lot of friends, Naomi. I do.
Name one that's not a cat.
I am not going to list all of my friends right now. We don't have that much time. Besides, I was sitting right next to Carmella when Becky challenged her to that match. And Becky's smart. She knows that she wouldn't beat me. That's why she didn't challenge me. Because she knows that I'm the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Okay. Maybe you do have a friend in Carmella. I do. So how about this Sunday, you and the Princess of Staten Island step into the ring with me and Becky?
I could use a little tune-up before WrestleMania. And besides, I'm going to challenge the winner at Fastlane for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Once I blind you with this glow and you get burnt up by straight fire, the only thing you're gonna be doing during WrestleMania is fighting for space on your couch with two paws.
Oh.
Get out of here.
The Fastlane card continues to take shape, but this man knows exactly what he's doing. Prior to Fastlane and defending his championship in a fatal five-way, we'll hear from AJ Styles next.
Well, it was yesterday that WWE announced we're planning some massive international stadium shows for later on this year, coming up on April 27th at the King Abdullah Sports City Stadium in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It is the greatest Royal Rumble ever. 60,000 WWE fans will pack the stadium.
And for the first time ever, 50 superstars from both Raw and SmackDown will compete in a Royal Rumble event. Among these superstars expected in Jeddah, John Cena, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Triple H, Braun Strowman, Shinsuke Nakamura, and many more.
The greatest Royal Rumble ever on April 27th in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Stay tuned to WWE.com and social media outlets for all the details. AJ Styles is next on SmackDown Live. The final top and stop for SmackDown Live runs through snowy Green Bay before... wait, this is too good to be true.
This guy's got to be from Green Bay.
He's wearing shorts in March in a blizzard. He has to be. That's what happens when you go a little too quickly in the snow.
Wear shorts out in the snow.
Don't help him, Byron.
And speaking of which, coming up this Sunday, it's the WWE Network pay-per-view, the SmackDown exclusive event, Fastlane from Columbus, Ohio. So head over to WWENetwork.com right now because it is the perfect time to sign up and enjoy your 30-day free trial.
Yeah, as United States champion Bobby Roode will face his biggest test to date as he defends his title against the Viper, Randy Orton. The United States Championship, the only title Randy Orton has not held in WWE.
And also Sunday, the Queen, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, will defend her title against the upstart leader of the Riot Squad, Ruby Riott. Question is, can Riott shock the world and win the SmackDown Women's Championship?
Plus, the SmackDown Tag Team titles are on the line, as well as we renew one of the great tag team rivalries of the past few years. The Usos defend the championship against the New Day Sunday in Columbus.
Now just for a little breaking news, this just announced earlier tonight the challenge was laid down by Rusev, who vowed to ruin Shinsuke Nakamura's road to WrestleMania. Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura collide at Fastlane.
And the question is, who will defend the WWE title against Shinsuke Nakamura at WrestleMania? AJ Styles' title reign is in jeopardy as he faces 5 other men in a 6-pack challenge where the winner is the first man to gain pinfall or submission. And of course, the winner will defend the WWE Championship at WrestleMania
against Shinsuke Nakamura.
It all takes place this Sunday, the WWE Network pay-per-view, the SmackDown exclusive event, Fastlane from Columbus, Ohio on the WWE Network. And sign up right now at WWENetwork.com and get Fastlane as part of your 30-day free trial.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, is the WWE Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I'm curious to hear what's on the mind of the WWE Champion. How many twists and turns has AJ Styles' path to Fastlane taken, let alone WrestleMania over the past few weeks? A 2-on-1 handicap match, a triple threat match, a fatal 5-way. It keeps changing on a weekly basis, and it just changed again last week.
The odds continue to stack up against the WWE Champion. I'm going to take you back to what happened last week with no foreseeable road to WrestleMania. Free agent John Cena carved his own path to WWE Fastlane, facing WWE Champion AJ Styles in a non-title match right here on SmackDown Live.
And that victory would open the door for John to now vie for the coveted WWE Championship this Sunday, along with 5 other superstars, but only the winner heads to WrestleMania.
You know, it wasn't long ago where I only cared about one person. But I gotta tell you, after winning the WWE Championship for the 2nd time, I see the world a little differently. I am the WWE Champion. But here's the thing, it's a grind to get here, and it makes me think about all those years I spent somewhere else trying to get here, the grind to get here. And that grind still continues 2 years later here in the WWE, and that grind leads me to thinking about Fastlane. You see, at Fastlane, it's a 6-pack challenge. I do not have to get pinned to lose this championship. What a surprise. The odds are stacked against me once again. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna stand in this ring and cry and complain and say, it's not fair. The hell with fair. I'm gonna fight. That's what I do. That's who I am. This is SmackDown Live, the house that AJ Styles built. And the thing is, no matter how much we train, no matter how hard we try, sometimes life gets the best of us. Sometimes we don't win. Last week, John Cena pinned me clean right here in the middle of this ring. The thing is, John Cena's world class. I'm not taking anything against John. I get it. Not that I needed any extra motivation, but John Cena's not ever at a loss for words. Check this out.
This Sunday at Fastlane, a record that has stood for nearly 20 years in the WWE will be broken. I knew some of you wouldn't be happy about that. It's tough to talk about that even for myself. But sometimes the truth is brutal, and this is here, and it is staring us in the face, and it will happen. This Sunday at Fastlane, I will win the WWE Championship for the 17th time. All records are made to be broken. Even the ones that we hold so very close. I will do this because this is my only road to WrestleMania.
You see, John's not the only one that has a win at Fastlane to pave his road to WrestleMania. And yes, he did say that if and when he wins, well, I can just have my rematch at WrestleMania. Well, John, that's not what I want. And correct me if I'm wrong, WWE Universe, that's not what you want either. I want my WrestleMania moment, and that's taking the most prestigious championship in the history of our business and taking it to the grandest stage of them all, the main event of WrestleMania, and defending it against the best. And he has every right to call himself the best. I want you, Shinsuke Nakamura. Who would have thought? Who would have dreamed that this match would ever happen in the WWE? So at WWE Fastlane, I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for us. Because trust me when I say this, it will be nothing short of phenomenal.
Dolph Ziggler, Styles' opponent later tonight. One of the 5 men he faces Sunday at Fastlane in defense of the WWE title.
Well, Dolph Ziggler could be one of the superstars that helps diffuse those WrestleMania.
Let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You just said, we're going to do it for us, for we. This is for us. Man, what happened to you, AJ? You used to be cool, man. This is the house. SmackDown Live is the house that AJ Styles built. But you changed, man. You're not phenomenal anymore. Now you're just desperate.
Oh, I'm desperate. This coming from the man who's been in WWE for 13 years and still hasn't reached his full potential?
This coming from the guy who took a decade to walk in the door of the house that I built. Hey man, relax. I told you I'm a fan. And this Sunday, I came to tell you straight to your face, this Sunday at Fastlane, you're gonna lose. Now listen, man, it's not the numbers game, it's not the math, it's not the fact that any other 5 superstars can get pinned. You know what it is? It's because your head's not in the right place. You know why? Because you said you're out here doing it for these people. Let me tell you something about these people. The second you let them down, the second you let them down 1 inch, they will all stab you in the back. It happened to me. It happened to me. Listen, I'm gonna tell you a little story here, kid. I was told to my face, I would never be champion here ever. And somehow, some way, every roadblock that was put in my way, I kicked it down. And every time the rug was pulled out from underneath me, I found a way to overcome it. And somehow, some way, I won Money in the Bank and I cashed in that contract and I became World Heavyweight Champion. And everyone relished in it. We experienced that momentous moment together. And there's only one catch. They didn't deserve it. These people did what they've done their entire lives. They sat on the sidelines and did nothing. Meanwhile, all the way, I was proving night in and night out that I was the best thing that ever happened to this company. Whether they like it or not, I am. And the fact that this many years has gone by and I proved it every damn night, the fact that I have yet to have one singles match at WrestleMania is criminal. So you can say us and we and them all you want. Those facts don't give a damn about your feelings. So your dreams and their dreams, you can take your dream match and shove it.
You know, Dolph, you're talking a lot, but since we have a match later on the night, why don't we just do it right now?
Well, looks like our main event is going to happen right now.
Why wait?
Styles and Ziggler. And WrestleMania is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies. Less than 5 weeks remain on the road to WrestleMania. Whoa! But these two focused on Fastlane. AJ Styles early, trying to put away Dolph Ziggler.
Both superstars with the same idea. Ziggler looking for a super kick early. Styles almost landed a Styles clash. 2 elite athletes at the top of the game doing battle on SmackDown Live. This one's going to be good.
And again, don't lose sight of the fact that this is all about building momentum towards Sunday, towards that 6-pack challenge for the WWE Championship at Fastlane.
And never has a 6-pack challenge match decided who will represent the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Now Ziggler, shoulders down there for a moment. Both these superstars have to be careful, trying to keep themselves in good shape, getting closer and closer to Columbus.
Well, both these superstars have incredible amateur wrestling backgrounds, as we're seeing right now from both Styles and Ziggler. Something of a stalemate in the early moments here.
And Styles coming out moments ago here on SmackDown Live, not complaining about the odds stacked against him coming up this Sunday at Fastlane, saying it's what he's gotten used to, but his dream is to get to WrestleMania, to defend his title against Shinsuke Nakamura.
But again, that's what you expect with a guy like AJ Styles. He's never complained. He's never complained about the roadblocks. He's never complained about the obstacles he had to face.
Hold on, Ziggler into a cover here. Styles out of 2.
He's always been the guy that says, all right, this is what I got to deal with. I'm going full throttle.
AJ Styles right now has an opportunity to inflict a lot of damage and punishment to Dolph Ziggler prior to the match at Fastlane.
Oh, wow. Oh!
The weaker you can have any of your opponents, especially when there are 5 of them, is a benefit to any champion.
All right, Grace, how much do you think that loss last week to John Cena is in the mind of AJ Styles?
Well, I know how proud of a competitor AJ Styles is, and I'm sure it's going to eat at him for some time. That said, AJ can't focus. Oh, drop kick. Can't focus on Cena anymore until Sunday. Right now, he's got his hands full with a show-off.
AJ actually said after the match, the best thing about losing is that you learn to love to hate it.
Tell you idiots.
Face first into the top turnbuckle, and for Dolph Ziggler, Sunday marks an opportunity that he has to take advantage of. His dream to main event WrestleMania. Shot to the heart. Here's a cover out at 1.
Oh, look, just to be in a singles match at WrestleMania that Dolph talked about.
Take a look at this unbelievable athleticism from Dolph Ziggler. Look at the height on this drop kick. Boom, right on Styles' jaw. Ziggler now doing the smart thing and wearing down Styles in the center of the ring.
I had a conversation with Dolph the other week, and we talked about his newfound motivation. He said, look, it's simple. I took that sabbatical, I came back, and I came back at the Royal Rumble because I wanted that opportunity to have a match, a singles match, with a championship at WrestleMania.
Whatever's motivating Dolph Ziggler right now, it's definitely working. I mean, Ziggler's been as impressive since returning as I've seen him in his long career.
Is a unlikely return in the Royal Rumble match at position number 30. Oh. Styles and Ziggler. Boom! There is Styles returning the favor with a drop kick.
Both Styles and Ziggler possess incredible quick strike ability, which you are seeing on display in this match.
Take another look at it. Athleticism of Styles. Boom! Right between the chest of Dolph Ziggler. Unbelievable.
Right in the chest there is Ziggler. Now Ziggler trying to get back up into the ring here in this match. The WWE Champion AJ Styles, you can't blame him for letting Ziggler come to him, considering what's coming up at Sunday at Fastlane. And again, kicks Ziggler outside the ring. Ziggler's got until a 10 count to get back inside.
Oh, hold on.
With a forearm.
AJ waited for the right time and picked his spot.
For the WWE Champion in control against Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler just took command back here in this matchup on SmackDown Live. The WWE Champion AJ Styles basically hip check to the outside.
Styles landed with an absolutely sickening thud. Listen to this.
Yeah, this is the last thing you can afford if you're AJ Styles. Any sort of injury that can hamper you heading into this Sunday at Fastlane.
Styles defends his WWE title Sunday in a 6-pack challenge. Dolph Ziggler, one of the 5 men that'll challenge him. Styles climbs back into the ring. And remember, AJ Styles said it in the past here, guys. Any one of the superstars in that match, I can beat one-on-one. But to keep track of 5 superstars at the same time.
Well, unfortunately for Styles, that's not the situation at Fastlane. It is a 6-pack challenge. There are 5 other competitors gunning to take his title from him and head to WrestleMania.
Well, Styles has to be there at the decision. He has to make sure somebody doesn't steal a pinfall from behind his back.
Well, that's going to be the goal. You want to keep everybody else away from you. Everyone's going to have the same intention. It's going to be next to impossible to score a pinfall or a submission. You have everyone else going to stop each other.
Well, again, you think about the pressure situation Styles is in. The wheels got to be turning, knowing that, again, I could lose my championship and not be involved in the decision of that match. What do I do? How do I strategize?
Back body drop. And the champion in trouble. To score the pinfall here, Ziggler can't put him away.
I appreciate AJ's confidence that we heard earlier, saying, look, I'm adamant. I want Shinsuke Nakamura at Mania. I want to walk into WrestleMania as WWE Champion.
Watch this one more time. The elevation here to Styles, and hard landing there for the WWE Champion. Straight forearm across the face from Ziggler, and there's nothing more dangerous than a man who's got nothing to lose. That is the position Dolph Ziggler finds himself in on his way to Fastlane.
Big time right from AJ Styles, answering. Styles trying to mount some sort of offense.
And look at Styles with a forearm there, unloading with some kicks. What a clothesline.
Strike fest in full effect. Dolph goes down. Huge opportunity for AJ Styles.
And can Styles find a way to put away Ziggler on his own road to WrestleMania? Flying in with a forearm. And Ziggler down on the mat. Styles has him where he wants him.
Styles trying to shake off the wounds of battle here. Dolph in his sights.
Styles in full force. Oh, wait a minute. Now look at Ziggler. Ziggler trying to get out of the clutches here. Styles. Oh!
Went to the eyes. I think the referee's view must have been obstructed.
Fameasser.
This could be it.
Took out the knee, connected with the shot, and then a kick out.
Dolph Ziggler was a half a count away from all the momentum he could possibly ask for heading into Fastlane.
We talked about Dolph having nothing to lose, but I do feel Dolph does have a lot of pressure on his shoulders. AJ touched on it earlier. There are a lot of people over the years who always said Dolph Ziggler hasn't fulfilled his potential.
Boom, the Fameasser there. And Graves, to your point, right before that, the thumb to the eye gave the opportunity to Ziggler. He's going to need that kind of desperate mentality Sunday in Columbus.
It'll be all legal Sunday, no disqualification. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission.
I think Dolph is a little desperate to silence all those critics who said that he should have reached it to the top years ago.
Ziggler and Styles, two of the very best athletes in all of WWE, duking it out. And again, trying to take out the left knee, and what a shot.
Forearm of Ziggler right across the forehead of Styles. It wasn't pretty, but it was certainly effective.
Ziggler expended a lot of energy in that exchange as well.
And now Styles going to the outside here, trying to get to the outside the ropes here for a little bit of a separation. And now Ziggler trying to look for the suplex here, and look at Styles. How smart is the WWE champion? And again, both men trying to go counter for counter here.
No.
Whoa. Dangerous position here for both men.
Who's going to get the advantage?
Oh, man, and Ziggler to the outside.
This takedown by Ziggler. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Styles into the post.
He's done. Styles is out cold.
The champion is in trouble.
You guys want to know the truth? I don't respect Brock Lesnar. Brock just shows up whenever he wants to, and I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it.
Next Monday, Brock Lesnar returns to Monday Night Raw. And Roman Reigns is counting on it.
I want you to tell Brock to make sure that he comes dressed for a fight.
Raw, live next Monday, 8, 7 Central, only on USA.
And we have got a fight on our hands here tonight on SmackDown Live. The WWE Champion AJ Styles in some trouble right now against Dolph Ziggler.
Some trouble, definitely the understatement of the night, Tom. Dolph Ziggler about to finish Styles with his own move.
Oh my gosh. Can he do it? Can Ziggler set it up?
No.
Thinking about the Styles clash. And now Styles trying to turn it around here. Can he do it? He's trying to go to the calf crusher.
Styles almost delivered a Dolph Ziggler super kick. Zigzag connects.
Can Ziggler take advantage, however? Trying to pull Styles away from the ropes.
Both legs hooked.
Kick out by Styles.
Styles somehow, some way, still in this match.
Two of the 6 men that will compete in this. What? Oh,
here comes 2 more.
Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Just like last week.
Listen, Kevin and Sami looking to gain any advantage they possibly can before Sunday.
Yeah, like 2 spoiled children don't get their way, so they try to spoil it for everyone else.
Listen, I don't agree with it. I was enjoying the Ziggler-Styles match, but you have to understand the mindset of these two.
Trying to take out 2 of the other men in the 6-pack challenge match Sunday at Fastlane for the WWE title. Zayn and Owens got a plan for Sunday, not a plan here tonight.
This is ridiculous.
Sami Zayn just mugging Dolph Ziggler in the corner. Kevin Owens with complete control of the champion.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, wait a minute. Styles and Ziggler firing back.
I mean, if nothing else, we see that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are on the exact same page. That has to give the two of them a distinct advantage in a six-pack challenge.
Apparently their plan kind of failed them. Uh-oh.
The bane of Owens and Zayn's existence, Commissioner Shane McMahon.
This should be interesting.
I'm sure Shane's not going to be happy with what just went down.
Kevin, Sami, what are you doing? You trying to take out two of your opponents prior to this Sunday's championship match? Well, obviously, you guys are feeling the spirit of competition, so since you are, I want you guys about face and get back up in that ring. Go ahead. Go ahead. Where are my manners? What's up, Green Bay? I know what you guys are all thinking right now. The commish is about to make a tag team match. And while that would be an amazing matchup, one of the mantras that Daniel Bryan and I have is always trying to bring the best to SmackDown Live. So because of that, and since we are just a few days away from Fastlane, how about we do this? How about we have AJ Styles versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn versus and this man, and make this a fatal five-way match.
Are you kidding me?
An appetizer before Sunday at Fastlane.
And the lone wolf, Baron Corbin, is on the prowl.
This is gonna be good, gentlemen. This is gonna be real good.
Styles, Ziggler, Zayn, and Owens, a fatal five-way match coming up here on SmackDown Live. We are back here on SmackDown Live, and what originally was a one-on-one match has turned into a fatal five-way here on SmackDown Live.
This is something of a preview of what we can expect this Sunday at Fastlane. Of course, this is what it would have looked like before the addition last week of John Cena to the match.
And before that, it was potentially a fatal four. Right before that, it was a triple threat match. This match has continued to get more and more out of control between the decision-making of Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I love the call by Shane, but how do you feel about this match? If you're Dolph Ziggler or AJ Styles, you've just been competing in a highly competitive match, and now you've got to basically retrain your mind and refocus on this.
You'll notice the only one missing from the match this Sunday is John Cena, and this has to give John a decided advantage heading into that match. John will be the freshest of the 6 superstars in the match.
And Cena was very smart. Coming to Monday Night Raw last night to air his message to become a 17-time world champion come Fastlane. He knew something like this could happen.
I have to say, in this particular match, Baron Corbin's going to have some sort of advantage. It's mostly the freshest. Kevin and Sami, of course, just delivered a beatdown. Poor Dolph Ziggler and AJ Styles were in the middle of a grueling match on their own.
And Shane McMahon calling out the lone wolf here tonight in Green Bay to add to the mix. And Dolph Ziggler down after a right.
Dolph might have just lost a tooth from that right hand, courtesy of the lone wolf.
Hey, Graves, you've said many times you believe Baron Corbin in the chaos of a 6-pack challenge match could come out victorious.
Well, I think Baron Corbin definitely has.
Gosh.
the biggest superstar in the match. Aside from Cena, maybe the most powerful. Oh, good Lord.
Yeah,
That's
case in point.
Exactly. And it's the drive and determination that makes Corbin who he is. Corbin doesn't care who he's got to step on to get to the top.
And this is sort of what the match will look like this Sunday at Fastlane. No countouts, no disqualification.
And Kevin and Sami working together as a cohesive unit.
Well, let me say something about that. Look, I think the strategy that Sami has put out there saying he's going to lay down for Kevin Owens, I think it's despicable, but at the same time, I think it is smart. I think they may have the best... They may have the best strategy heading into the six-pack challenge this Sunday.
There's no may about it. I mean, it's a brilliant strategy.
Do you think Zayn will
man.
go through with it, though?
Oh.
Kevin Owens with the senton. Hook to the leg here on Ziggler and a kick out. Sami Zayn just stood there and watched.
Why would you question it after what you just witnessed, Tom?
Because it's about the WWE Championship come Sunday at Fastlane, the ultimate prize in sports entertainment. It's about going to Fastlane to defend the title against Shinsuke Nakamura.
You haven't spent a lot of time around Sami Zayn. Sami is one of the most selfless human beings in this business. Sami is driven by his own set of morals and motives. Maybe it's not about the title to Sami Zayn. Maybe it's about his best friendship.
I think those morals are a little bit skewed.
Oh, and Zayn again through the ropes, keeping Corbin at bay.
Again, I mean, look, I feel for Styles. I mean, he just had a grueling match against Dolph Ziggler, and now you got to worry about 4 other superstars to compete against.
There's no way AJ's making it into this match on Sunday at 100%. Not after tonight.
Oh, drop toe hold there on the Styles. Oh, and a senton to the small of the back. Here's a cover by Owens. Kick out by Styles. And again, Sami Zayn just watching, keeping an eye on Kevin Owens' back.
Sami's over there keeping Dolph Ziggler isolated so Kevin Owens can continue to put the hurting on the WWE champion.
I mean, Byron, wouldn't this be the